watch the ball game last night?
I did.
Wow.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
Man, I tell you what, that's maybe two of the best teams I've ever seen.
They did. They played extremely well.
They're fast and they're brutal. I'm going to tell you something. I tell you what, it was a really good ball game. You know.
I was really getting kind of upset there in the third quarter.
Oh well, yeah.
They looked like they were slipping, but then they got it all together, and here we went.
They seem to play better when they're behind.
That's what they made that comment several times.
Yeah.
Sportscasters did. How many times they'd come from at least a 10-point deficit, to win.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, they've done it in every playoff game apparently.
Well, you remember watching Houston playing them, it was like, man, we thought we had it in the bag, and no.
It didn't work out.
No. You watched the halftime?
Yeah. Lots of shaking going on.
Well, let me tell you something. If Bill Lewis would make a rattle trap with a skirt, it'd look just like Shakira. He could call it the Shakira. I don't know if a rattle trap moves like that.
I don't think so either.
I don't know if it'd catch a fish, but you'd sell baits.
Catch fish. Yeah.
Oh
yes,
man, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Golly.
And we had something exciting happened.
Oh yeah.
In the meantime, my sister, in the third quarter, sent my wife a text of something she had discovered on Facebook about one of Bobby's long-lost relatives. Bobby had told me several times that she had her step-grandmother, I don't know that I knew it was her step-grandmother, but that she had a relative that was buried in Big Bend National Park. The only person buried
Really?
in the park. And, and I thought, well, okay. Well, anyway, my sister Kathy stumbled across this article that a guy had written about this woman that was buried in Big Bend National Park. Had her name in it. Of course, sister recognized the name.
Really?
And sent it to us. And we got looking. And turned out the woman had written a book. But anyway, it was interesting because Bobby had just heard about it. It was just one of those stories that was passed down. But here on this thing, there's just all sorts of pictures and talking about it and about her grave and all this good stuff. And she died of uranium poisoning in 1911. And it was Bobby's stepfather's grandmother is who it was. So we'd always talked about going out there and seeing if we could find it.
Yeah.
Not knowing for a fact that it
Is it marked?
existed.
Is it marked?
Yeah, it's got
Okay.
fence around it and everything.
Really?
Yeah. So we've got a trip to Big Bend National Park.
Okay.
Sometime.
As a result of the phone call, you're going to be driving out to Big Bend.
And I ordered the book last night, which was interesting also, because Bobby, when we were talking about it, she thought that it was just mentioned in the book. And I said, no. It's not that it was mentioned in the book. It was that she wrote the book.
She wrote that.
She wrote the book.
That would be interesting.
And so we've got, if I can find my Amazon order here.
So you ordered the book?
Yeah, I ordered it, yeah. Still loading. An Occasional Wildflower by Nina Sewell Hanold, 1880 to 1911. I thought that was just,
wow.
That's a lick.
Wow.
So, anyway.
None of my kinfolks wrote books they could barely,
Well, none of mine
barely
did
read, I mean.
And Bobby didn't realize it.
Yeah.
That there was any.
My father didn't know what grade he finished because they all lived in one schoolhouse, and the schoolhouse burnt down.
Oh, Lordy.
And he was probably in about 9th or 10th grade when it burnt down. Well, when that happened, they just all went to work,
all the
and
records were gone and everything.
yeah. So he always told people he graduated high school, but I don't know if he knew
Yeah.
what grade he was in high school, And he did pretty good even at that, but.
Yeah, they learned stuff a lot earlier back in those days than we do.
Yeah.
They taught them how to write cursive too.
Yeah, I couldn't write cursive now, except for my name. That's about it.
That's about
You
all I
know.
can do is sign my name. But I noticed there's some state here not too long ago passed a law that they're going to require the students to be able to write cursive.
Oh well, you probably
Which I
should
think-
be able to
I
do
think
that. I mean, you're gonna be able to remember it.
I guess it's something that's important for them to do. I don't know whether it is or not.
Yeah. At one time, I could do it. But,
Likewise.
you know, there's a lot of stuff I at one time could do. So
At least a lot better than what I am.
a lot better, yeah.
Yes.
It ain't working so good now, but
Yes, it
for
is.
me. But
Yeah.
at any rate, let's see.
Let's see, what do we got here?
Well, we got.
Let's-
Let's pull up the. Well, did I pull up the? I did not pull up the.
Didn't pull up the results.
Well, maybe let me just pull it up. Here we go. Here's the results. This is last Thursday,
Right.
and Randy Bunch came
Randy
in
Bunch
first there.
Had a heck of a day.
Wow, didn't he? 28.58.
Yeah. He caught what? 5 fish.
He just about doubled what everybody else did.
Yeah.
Even the co-angler did pretty good too at
Yeah.
12.57.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that who he was fishing with?
No, he wasn't.
I wonder who was. Do you know who
I
Randy?
really don't.
You don't know?
I wish I did. But
Well,
Randy
whoever
was-
Cubus was fishing with, they did pretty good too with the 12.57.
Ken's partner had 1 fish though.
Oh, really?
Whoever that was. Yeah, I should keep that so we can look at it. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, but yeah, I remember that Ken had 1. Ken had 5 or 6, and his partner had 1. And then Randy came in with 5, and I just figured, you know, we tell stories about
Sure.
what we caught on.
Uh-huh.
We used to tell where. We don't tell where anymore now. We just talk about baits and patterns.
Yeah.
But he caught them on a KVD. I don't know if it's an XD6. It's a 6. I don't know if that's XD or it gets into the XD range or not. But he caught them on a KVD XD6 chartreuse sexy shad, which I thought was surprising.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I don't anticipate that size stringers coming on crankbaits this time of year.
Right. Yeah.
I would expect. I just knew it was going to be jigs, but no, it weren't.
Yeah.
I started off early with a pretty good fish, and I thought, hey, the day's going to happen, but it didn't.
Yeah.
That was nothing. He had 1 bite all day.
He had 468 was
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
And your
Your
partner
was Gary Gilmore.
Gary Gilmore. He didn't catch
He
fish.
didn't catch fish.
Okay. Wow.
And he drove up Thursday morning from Ennis.
Really?
So I told him, I said, son, I don't envy you the drive back tonight.
Yeah.
After getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and driving.
But that's
over
a pretty
here.
tough drive there.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to get me a hotel room. or
That's
something.
what I thought too. But,
Huh.
anyway, but
Well, that's interesting. Now, where did you end up fishing on during the tournament?
I fished on the Canyon Creek side. I went into Glade and spent the day in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're up in
Yeah.
Glade.
Kept in
The whole
Glade.
thing didn't even move. You're still in the
Yeah.
same area, didn't you?
Spent the day thinking that, well, I was hoping we'd get a little sun and the water temperature moved a half a degree maybe.
Yeah.
And it stayed 46 degrees all day long. And it did not warm up at all. So
Goodness.
that's kind of ugly. But the new pair of boots I bought at Academy worked like a champ.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
good.
I went out there and looked. I've got 3 or 4 pair of boots that I bought for during the winter, and all the others are so clunky that I'm about half afraid to wear them in the fishing because I'm afraid I'll fall in. But these they're slip-ons and they've got a fairly small profile and the insulation in them works. My feet did not get cold.
Yeah.
At 46 degrees, I felt that was
So what was water clarity like up there?
slightly off. They got a lot of rain.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, the lake came up about 8 inches. And one reason I went to where I did is that historically, the muddy water pushes the clear water back up in there.
Yeah.
And a lot of times those fish will move just ahead of that mud. And it didn't work this time.
Well, sometimes it does.
Yeah, I have no idea where Bart's caught his fish, but I probably shouldn't tell even if I did.
Right, yeah, I mean.
But we had a good
So this week you're doing hardcore. And
Hardcore.
which part of the lake is it?
Section 2.
Section 2,
That's
that's
from the
the,
spillway over to Little Caney Point.
yeah, that's this,
Yeah, it's this from here
from
to
here
and then
all the way up.
all the way up to
That
5.
whole area right in there.
So I'm headed to
Little Caney?
Little Caney.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to get to pre-fish or not, to be quite honest about it. I'm going up this afternoon for that board meeting, and I'll pre-fish tomorrow if it's not too ugly. But Wednesday it's not going to be. It's just not going to happen Wednesday. Forecast there.
Yeah, here's forecast that I got. 45 to 33 is a high.
That's for Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
10%, so no rain, and the wind's not going to be too bad. Wednesday though is 31 to 47 and rain.
Looked like you might get a little rain
So
the day
I
before
don't think
that.
I don't think I'm gonna pre-fish Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've got enough places in Little Caney that I have confidence in that I can go in there and fish, and if they're there, I'll catch them. It's just pray they're there.
Right, yeah.
And I'm fishing with, who am I fishing with? I was going to make sure I knew that so I could answer that question, but you didn't ask me.
I was getting to it though.
It was coming.
Yeah.
There we go. Fishing with Tom Whitrock. I fished with Tom several times. Tom had a pretty good day.
Let's see what he did. Let's hear. Tom, right here.
Whitrock,
Yeah.
He didn't have to get that good.
Well, he had caught one, so I was noticing you got a side pot listed too down here, so.
Yeah, we do a side pot, and that's your total. That's the total tournament weights for the motor and the non-motor added together.
Oh, okay.
So it would be the biggest 5 of each of you in the LFA. In hardcore, it's everything that each of you catch.
Yeah.
So anyway. Okay. Yeah, I thought with that 468 right off the bat, I thought we'd be in pretty good shape for the side pot. If we'd have caught some more fish, we would have been in pretty good shape all the way around. But
yeah,
didn't happen that way.
So I was just kind of looking through here for February. We don't have much until about
the latter part.
About the 22nd, I think it was, before that even starts kicking in very much. Right about here, when you start Bass Champs and JC Outdoor. Well, that's Damstead. JC Outdoors.
Right.
And then the Hobie Bass Tournament.
Right.
But.
I don't think there's the solo is on Sunday.
Yeah.
Teams on Saturday, solos on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Lake Fork Bass Champs the 29th, which I may, depending on how the fishing's going, I may fish that one.
Yeah.
Charlie would fish with me.
Yeah. So you gave Charlie that chip and it worked.
Yeah. Charlie. Yeah. Yes, I did. He loaded it up.
Hummingbirds, what it was.
It worked fine in the hummingbird. He said there were quite a few spots on there that he didn't have marked, and he's going.
Oh, really?
He's going to go.
Okay.
Check it out. Of course, the weather was so bad the other day that he didn't have much time to do any checking, but he's excited about picking up some new spots.
Well, good.
So.
All right. Well, I had somebody that said that theirs didn't work, and I want to make sure that it did. It does work. So they just didn't load it right or whatever. It was one of the people that called in, but try to help them through that, whatever it is. Right. But at any rate, then next month after that, I would think things kick in.
March ought to be exciting. Course,
pretty good.
Early on, we got to load. Oh well, there it goes. Early on, we got Bass Champs, JC Outdoors on the 7th. I was thinking the Bass Champs.
Well, that's on Texoma there.
Yeah,
so we're looking at Fork right here, JC Outdoors.
Like 4 teams, and then
JC Outdoors.
Where is there it is right. Nope, it's not either. Keep going. The Mega Bass.
Where did you see that?
I didn't.
Oh.
It must be way on down in the month.
Must be.
There it is, March 22nd.
Yeah, there you go.
$20,000 an hour.
$20,000 an hour.
It's been being 15, and I won 15 3 years ago. So I'm excited about the prospect of
man.
winning 20 grand for one fish.
What was that tournament last year you won the ATV in?
Oh, that was Mad Dog Moore.
Mad Dog Moore, yeah.
Yeah,
You did pretty good on that tournament.
Yeah. Well, now actually I won the tournament, the ATV in a drawing.
Oh, right, yeah.
But we did okay in the tournament too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told Bobby I didn't win anything last year. I forgot about that ATV, so I will have a 1099 coming.
Yeah, you will. I'm sure you will. That was not a cheap one.